Hi! What's up? We're back. Hello. We did it. Gnarly, homeless beard and everything. Can we say that? That's probably not too PC, right? Making fun of people that can't shave. Yikes. Well, we managed to offend everyone within the first second. Good thing there's no one here. Hi. Hello. How are you? No one. Good. Good, no one. Good to see you. Spam the Discord. Get that up there. Wonderful. Uh, Open that up. Hello, ho. Yo. What's up? Nothing. Okay, let's just go. What are we doing? Where are we going? How are we doing it? With who?
Yeah!
What? What's up? El Bessie B. Thank you for the hostage, my friend. Mein Frau? Hello. Good day, senor. How goes the XCOM and or drawings and or whatever else your fine self is getting up to? How do? You do. Good to see you, man. Cheers. Happy Wednesday. According to my calendar. Hi, Sir Chris. Sir, reporting for duty. Go on, man. How is... Good? Hopefully good. I'm good. Just drawing something. Rework the icon. Oh! Is that new? Or you're reworking that icon? Is that a new one? Like the one you just posted, is that new? Oh, woo. That's like cute, right? Oh, woo. Oh, woo. It's the tier 1 icon I got before. Okay, so you're gonna replace that one. Gotcha. But reworked. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I know what the before is. I'm curious when you get the after. I'm curious to see what it looks like. I definitely have an idea of what the before is like. Thank you. We have like a frame of mind. You gotta love a good frame of mind. We're going to the Toaster Repair Academy. Can we see like a sneak peek? Maybe we can see a peek sneak at the new one. Shining bastion of the ancient art of toaster repair. Let's do it. A highly valued skill in many parts of the Wasteland. Good thing I'm the guy. We just got this last night. We found all the gubbins, all the fixins for the golden toaster. And it unlocked the Toaster Repair Academy. I don't know why we couldn't just pull up to this place before. Maybe we didn't have like an invitation though. We got a whole bunch of skill points we can't really use. Sadly. Hello, chicken. Hello, chicken. Is there anything out here? I don't think so. Just the toot toot. Just the beep beep. Oh my god. What is this? Maybe we won't like loot everything. Maybe it's like a test, right? Hello? What's this? Thin filaments of wire extend from the toaster-shaped niche in the marble art altar. The pattern of the connector seems to match the base of the golden toaster you assembled. Oh. Place the golden toaster on the altar. For a moment nothing happens and a low hum emerges from deep below your feet. There we go. We've summoned the toaster gods. What? Courageous. What's this? Ding! What is it? Oh my god, he follows us. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god. Oh, baby. My goodness. Okay, we'll loot this place blind. What can I say? What's this? It's distinguished annals of toaster repair. Nice. Can we not communicate with this? my god, it makes a little noise. The last of the great reserves of power have been drained from this toaster repair academy. Okay. Holy shit! Look at that! Verchitin armor. Wow. Fancy. Spongeman icon preceded by what I assume is Arabic? What the fuck? You alright, Pelican? Hi! How's it going, man? Everything okay? Come in. Blink twice if you're in trouble. 8 big guns. Tesla arc projector. Would you look at that? Fine, fine weapon. Howdy, okay. What's up, man? I mean, I've had a lot of weird Twitch greetings, but that's a pretty good one. What's going on? How is it? I have a golden toaster. I'm ecstatic. Let's see if can we get one of these chickens? Oh, you bet your fucking ass. Alright, we got a chicken. Can we talk this? Does this thing ever die? Ding. What is the ding? Just follow us? I guess it just follows us. Let's... Oh my fuck. We need to get higher strength. It turns out. Holy shit, we're gonna look like Diablo. Where's the armor? The leggings. There we go. Oh my god. What the fuck kind of armor is this? On the hip carapace lies an advanced but very earthly military-made hydrogen power core. Wow. Is this like alien technology? Possibly. Look at that. We look like a member of fucking Gwar. No? Zergar, right? Hey, hello! How's it going? Huh? And we are on Petit Committee, so I can say this. I was on a banner for my channel too. I guess it would be great. Can I share a link of this? Yes, please. Go for it. Let's do it. Can we? Where's 8 strength? She don't got it. Does she have 8 strength? Oh. Any of these fellers have anywhere close to 8 strength. I guess Quan does. Damn. What's this? Oh, okay. You could have put like a little dude in there. Okay, let's share it. Do this real quick. Whoa, fucked it. Whoa. Yeah. That's pretty nice, right? I like it. Firm beginnings of something grand. Nice. Little Mercedes-Benz product placement there. Getting that Benz money, baby. Very nice. I like it. I can't zoom in, though. Well, I guess I could do this. I'll have to remember to undo it. I dig it. How long does it take you to do something like that? Does it take you a long time? Maybe not. In case the treasures my earbuds was accidentally thrown away yesterday. And I am disappointed. It accidentally got thrown away. What the? How? Can you just buy a new case that charges them? Oh, that sucks, man. You just got those things like, what, like 3 weeks ago. Ah, it's brutal. That's kind of why I don't want to get the wireless headphones, though. I know it's a countdown till I'm disappointed. Because I've done something wrong. A Hollow Knight character or someone else does something wrong. A Hollow Knight character riding a truck of Euro Truck Simulator, driving on the coast city at the background. A raft from Raft while the Satisfactory and Factorio characters playing Hearthstone. What the fuck? Hearthstone. Stone. Hey. Nice, man. I want to see the final product. I want to see how it all comes together. I guess I'm gonna, right? When you upload it onto your channel. A few hours, I believe it. That seems intense. Can you just, hopefully you can just get the charger back, Pelican. That's some bullshit. Capital BS right there. Okay, that was bleedingly brief. I put it on my lunch tray and then I threw everything away on my lunch tray. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't laugh. But it's pretty funny, right? Oh, fuck. A major doe. That's a big old doe. God damn it. Shit.
Calling all Rangers. Red alert. Red alert.
I feel bad right now. For laughing, I'm sorry. I feel bad too. I feel bad. It hurts to laugh, but that sucks. So I asked one of the custodians, and they said if they saw it, they'd give it to me. Well, that's nice. I mean, I don't think they're gonna go fucking tearing through trash looking for it, but it's good that you at least put some feelers out, right? There's at least a chance now, instead of it just ending up in some landfill. Oh man, that sucks so much. Brutal. No, please laugh. This is hilarious that I'm dumb. Yeah, it's. I laugh half because it's something I would easily do, easily, and probably do again like a couple of years later, right? And be like, oh the fuck! How did I not learn after the first time? Ah, it sucks. Bit of a kick in the nuts. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gotta be able to laugh about it, right? Shit. Some general misfortune. Not like a real tragedy or something. More of a pain in the ass. Bit of a pain in the ass. Oh man, when we came down here yesterday, right here. Is it still there? We found fucking like a gun from, what's it called? Gears of War. For some reason.
0, 8, 8, 8, 0, 0, 0.
Why does it keep saying that number over and over? Okay, we're gonna go get Liberty. Only 25 bucks on their website, so I'll just use some of the money I earned over the summer for it. Ah, there you go. Yeah, 25 bucks ain't too bad. It's good that they make the charger pretty cheap. Oh, I feel like that might not be the last one you lose. I mean, no offense, but they're so small, right? They're so forgetful, and I'm so clumsy on the best of days. It just seems like a recipe for disaster. But convenient. Bunker here? No. I think we found all the bunkers. Massacre site. You can see the blood and viscera staining the road ahead of you. Huh? Oh. Yeah, we'll see what this does. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what this does. This might be bad news. It's just one of those times where you go, "Whoop," about it, and then laugh to yourself. It's a very Midwestern moment. Yeah, man. It's such an easy thing to do. I think. You got to be able to laugh about it, right? Eventually, you're gonna be able to do it. Might as well just get right to it. What is that? I think that's the... Oh my god, a honey badger! Holy fuck, can we train that honey badger? Submachine gun. Dude, we're finding like all these fucking badass weapons now. Yeah, that'll do, right? Explosive damage. And that's cyber damage. Cool. A little bit more damage. We need better armor too, though. Around the board. We need higher strength across the board. That's what we really need. Next time I play this, let anyone that plays this, let it be known. Make sure to not like slack on the strength. You want to have like everyone at like 6. Ideally by like level 20. Let it be said. We're paying now for not doing so. And having such low constitution. So many of my characters. I guess we can chooch up the armor a bit, but even then I'm kind of limited in how much armor I can put on these fellers. Maybe we gotta get rid of this fucking thing. We can upgrade this one too. I'm just glad it wasn't the AirPods, or I'd have to take it alone just for the left earbud. Yeah, exactly, man. That's exactly why I'm not going to get a very expensive wireless set if I ever do. That seems like the safe approach for me. They're so small, too. No possible way. Animal Whisperer 10. Oh my god. That's the big boy. That's the big one. Is this... Oh, this is what the massacres is. The honey badger killed everyone, of course. Of course. Old meme, but I guess it's still a good one. I guess. Okay, so if we want to ever get the honey badger, this is where we come. I don't think we have 8 animal whispering. I think that's our highest animal whispering skill. Not good. Fucking entrails everywhere. What a monster. Oh, here we go. Another kick-ass machine gun. Wow. You can loot all these fellas. Well, how about it? Who's our animal whisperer? I think it's Quan, right? Oh, yeah, he's still a ways away. Fucking the music. Ugh. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, we'll get out of here. Nice. We'll note that. Hopefully we can come back here and get the honey badger. Pretty sure it's indestructible, right? Yeah, how much are earpods now, or AirPods, whatever they're called? Google has like an equivalent set. I can't remember what they're called. Goog Buds? Something like that? Something like that. The Goog Buds. They should have been called the Goog Buds if they weren't called the Goog Buds. Should have been. Just drop that ool. You just need the goog.
Is your life all work and no play?
No?
Why not escape it all at the Everest Hotel? Our courteous staff will not be satisfied until their search
God damn it.
once-in-a-lifetime experience. We can't wait to
Sneaky shit. Sneak up on them, avoid them. Let's get them. This might be kind of... These guys wiped us out last time. This might be kind of hard. Let's see how this goes. Oh boy. It looks like most weapon skills we don't really need to get beyond 8. There's a few of them at 10, but yeah, that's true actually. Quite a few at 9 and 10. But they're more like rare. Not so much the stuff you can buy at shops. Monologue. get a bit of a gank on here. We can't save the game, unfortunately. Where are they? Here. We're gonna have to like charge them too, because they got the high ground. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any patrols here. Wait. What you doing, feller? I love how they don't see my truck. Doo, doo, doo. I mean, I don't know why they include this kind of stuff. Maybe we're just supposed to assume it's really murky out? I don't. But it's so obvious they'd be able to see me. Video games! Don't think about it. Just accept it. Video games. Consumers. I guess that doesn't really... They should sell them with the Google Glass and call it the Googles. The Googles. Oh, honey, can I borrow your Googles? Excuse me. I guess that doesn't really work online, but I suppose... But it's supposed to sound like goggles. No, I got it. I got it. You just, drop a note? Or no, sorry, drop a G? Pick up a note? You know? Well, we got this fucking guy back here, too. How many are back here? 3 of them. Mamma mia. Maybe we'll start by killing them fellers. No, party pal. Not time to talk. Now we got the chicken down too. We're definitely gonna win this. The power of chicken. The power of chicken. Power of chicken. Up here. Bill? Fuck. I wonder if the toaster fights. One can only hope. Hopefully. I'm doing my math stuff, so my pun power isn't on maximum capacity. No problem. No problem. You always got some left in the tank though, right? For the old punnage. Ideally. Even if it's... A little bit of a pun. Never hurt nobody. Well, I guess it hurts some people. I think about, what, 400 people die every year because of puns. We don't talk about it enough, though. Thankfully, like 95% of those people die because of bad puns. But some people, any kind of pun. Is it when we, like, touch him? That's what he makes the noise? I love that noise he makes. No, it just makes, like, all kinds of cute noises. Fucking love this thing. Ding. I wonder if we get toast every time we do that. Yeah, we do have a lot of toast. And 1 AP for 90 turns. We should eat this shit, right? Down the line. Let's test this. That can be toast? No. Damn. We have something that could just negate the affections of the effects of addiction, right? The affections of addicts. Let's see. I'll have to learn how to talk eventually. The Power of Chicken is the name of the new band. Power of Chicken. Make it happen. And like your first hit song. It's such a good name. It'll be called The Power of Chicken. Right? 80s bands used to always do that. You'd like name their band something. And then name a song that had the same name as their band. There was a lot of cocaine in the 80s, right? Here we go. A lot of questionable decisions being made. That's all I can chalk it up to. Cocaine. Running around in my brain. I think we'll do it. I think we'll start it. Where's, what's his name? Come on! Gonna have to move up. 80%. 78%. Fuck, he's got a better shot on this guy. Still, though. Not a tremendously great shot. Why is his gun so shit? Oh. Well, that was pretty good. Oh man, it did make a little noise when we went into combat. I love you, little toaster buddy. May you never die. Well, I hope it doesn't die. I hope it's just like a cute little pet like in World of Warcraft. Just follows you around. Looking all kawaii. Yeah, I said it. Shoot him. Shoot her! Him? Oh, come on, Dusty. Mr. Reed. Where's Lucia? Okay, Lucia's got the shot. Are these guys up here engaged? I think they are. It looks like they are. They're not patrolling around anymore. Fuck. Ah, Lucia. Fucking MVP. I gotta stop saying VIP. Not the same thing, right? Oh. Good job, Bill. Get into position. Is there any more fellers up here? I don't think so. Take cover. Quan? And then crash. Pray to God. AC/DC just put out a lot of saying their ABCs in different orders when they started oiling. Put out a lot of saying their ABCs in different orders. AC/DC. What? I'm not sure if that one landed. Maybe I'm just not getting it? Probably. Just keep coming. Oh my god! It attacks! Courageous! You legend! Doesn't do much damage, but... Did it light anyone on fire? It didn't do that either. Get him, chicken. Give him what's for. Oh, his party pal stunned? Heavens me. Okay, we're gonna shoot the chicken if we do that. That's not good. We don't wanna shoot the chicken. Big old Bill here. I have to move. Actually, let's start with this boy. Soften him up a bit, maybe. Oh, jeepers. Okay, let's... Fuck. We got a guy down here, too. Marie. Okay. Rethinking that joke wasn't good enough to be understood. And take back the chat. Okay. It's okay. It's important that you tried, though, right? No, you're a pretty funny dude, like I've said before. You got it going on. When it comes to the old comedy. Can we... But as someone that appreciates comedy, like, not everything's gonna land, right? Just, like, fuck, some comedians spend years in comedy clubs and stuff like that trying to figure out how to actually be the comedian they're made to be. What works for them. Really, I would think you'd never want to just be known as, like, this kind of comedian, right? You always try new things. Ah, we got him. Roger. We got him. Okay, I don't kind of wanted to move Bison Bill, actually. Or maybe we'll get Dusty. Yeah, to clean this mess up after the bombs go off. When the hell bomb falls. Good night, sweetheart. Was that the nuke? It was. I know it's old news, but have you seen the stuff about Trump trying to cancel the WAPs? What? Heard about today and it's hilarious. No, I actually hadn't heard about him trying to cancel the wet ass pussy song. What? Oh, how do you cancel a song? It's a commercial product that's been released. I mean, I think he, of all people, would be all about wet ass pussy. Oh. Maybe not? Okay, that kind of smoked him though, right? Bit of a smoke. Maybe Dusty can take some drugs? Could throw this grenade too. Clean him up. Oh yeah, she's got the big AoE on the grenades. Forgot. No remorse. What was that, Dusty? A shit grenade. There must be a way to get better grenades. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize Bill took a shit. I think Dusty just ripped Bill apart. Oh, Dusty. You gotta watch that, honey. You can't do that. What's this now? Crash can't shoot anyone. Why? Target blocked. Move here. done. He's probably done too because he's on fire. Hopefully. Gotta move old Quantarino up here. I'm gonna duck him down though. Fuck man, these fights are kind of tricky at this point in the game. Ah, come on. He was supposed to burn to death. What the fuck is this boy doing? That sucks they don't take the fire damage before they attack. How many hits does that guy get? Yeah, we need more armor. Definitely seems to be what's lacking here. I might have to like grind out a couple of levels, like Final Fantasy fucking 6 style or something like that. Oh my god. The fire did get. Oh no, the truck's gonna take a shit though. Good toaster. Good toaster. Nice. Oh my god, the chicken! With the 753 crit. That's one strong ass chicken. Oh my god. Can you just imagine if we had the honey badger? You just keep ripping these boys apart. Oh, party pal. Get down. Wouldn't mind you reviving some of my boys here, party pal. Maybe give us a heal on old Quantarino? Negative. Come on. How did we not get that one? No AP. Damn. Damn. Bill needs himself a heal.
Destroy the machine!
God damn. Tough stuff. Stun him. He's gonna whack my ass. Every fucking map too with this physical. I heard about today and it's hilarious. It might be today's latest outrage. I would believe it. It's just like he seems determined every single day to just say something stupider than the day before, so that the headlines just disappear and something else gets talked about. The man is clearly slipping. I don't even know how it's a contest at this point. Can we get him up? Yo.
Let's consolidate our efforts.
We like splash some water on old Crash. Never just put that little fire out she's dealing with. I think that would be like top priority. No more fire. Do we have anyone else we gotta res? No. apparently we can run over here. What? Oh, I think we ran through that, right? Fuck. That did take up all our AP. Okay, the game was just glitched. Reckless. Amazing. Damn it. So soft. Yeah, Quan's got the Gears of War rifle. The Lancer. Is that what it's called in Gears of War? The Lancer? Can't find the tweet, but it's so weird the president's having Twitter beef with a rapper singing about some wet ass pussy. Yeah, it's like he sees something that's popular. He sees something that someone's talking about, and he's like, how can I make this about me? How can I get involved in this? How can I try to make the headlines about me instead of whoever else is taking all the headlines? I really do think he gets off on, like, opening up the New York Times every fucking day and, you know, opening up, or watching Fox News every day and having people just talk about him and how great he's fucking doing all the time. Well, not so much the Times, but he sees his name. And that's good enough for him, I think. I don't know. He's a fucking psychopath. And I think we're going to be stuck with him for another 4 years. I really am fearful. That's how it's all going to shake down. See a lot of the same stupid shit I saw in 2016. Get that truck fixed up. Okay, breathe a little bit now. Who's gonna get it? Oh, we know who's gonna get it. Oh, no. Oh, we killed him. Okay, good. This guy has much higher armor. Apparently. Hot damn. Poof. No dings. Yeah, so much harder now. Fights. I'll have to get the better AP. Then we'll take on the big boy. Trump is bad, but I really don't think Biden will be fit to be president. Yeah, but you will say that he's more fit to be president than Trump, right? Like, yeah, I know it's a you know, two bad options type situation, but like at least there's a hope. Like climate change will actually be addressed, unlike with Trump. He's just a fucking kook. No? I mean, Biden's pretty fucking, he's an establishment Democrat, don't get me wrong. And he's also looking at the world from a perspective of, I'm gonna die in 5-10 years. Maybe. 20? Tops. I don't know, you can try to empathize with younger people, but it's not the same as being a younger person. We try to go to Colorado? I guess we've got everything we need here, right? We got the chest. Yeah. Fine. I have Biden as my vote, but I think he's really too old to think about people's future. Yeah, man, there's a list of people I would have rather the Democrats actually elected as their candidate. Absolutely, Biden. Might not even have been in the top 5, in my mind. I think the country needed a new direction. We didn't need like a fucking, you know, Al Gore after Bill Clinton type situation. That didn't work out too fucking well last time. Anyway, we'll see. Tulsi Gabbard was a way stronger pick. Tulsi Gabbard? Yeah. Yeah. Probably not one of my first. But definitely. Maybe better than Biden. Probably. gonna go to Yuma now, right? She could have actually had something intelligent to say in the face of Trump being a dick. Well, I'm pretty sure Biden's gonna make a mockery. I'd like to think he's gonna be able to make a mockery of Trump. What, Trump's gonna say, what, he's 3 years older than me, he's clearly not qualified to run. Like, they're both a couple of old farts, right? Jesus. Biden legitimately has dementia. I think Trump does too. If that's, I mean, I've listened to Trump speak and I've listened to Biden speak, and I don't think we're even talking about the same fucking league, right? No, he was the wrong pick. Well, I think it might prove out that yes, he was the wrong pick, but I hope not. He's been pretty consistent for 40 years. No, this is just Trump. No. No. As someone that's... No, I don't think so. I've been around about that long. No, especially in the last 1 or 2 years. Like, he's really fucking losing it. I know he came down the elevator saying, you know, fucking rapists, right? They're bringing in their rapists. They're bringing in their criminals. Like, he laid a very low foundation, a very low bar. I know, but... Like, he's embracing, like, all-out authoritarianism at this point, and it's very problematic. I don't know. Hey. Hi! Lokdai. Hello! I think we need to change the age for voting so that younger people who will live through the future can make some decisions. Or running, not voting. Maybe, I mean, I'm of the belief, yeah, I don't know why you can't vote when you're... If you're what, 13, 14, and you actually want to vote? Sure. If you actually want to get off your ass and do it? Sure. Why? Why not? What's the big thing? Maybe it's like going to a rated R movie or something like that. You need like the consent of a guardian or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know if in some situations, but even then I don't really know why. The problem is complex adult level brain development. But, like, doesn't finish until 25. Yeah, man, there are people twice as old as that are not even half as intelligent as children. And they can vote. That's what I mean. If a kid actually wants to get off his ass, is engaged in the process, and wants to vote, what's the harm? What's the harm? What, they're all going to vote for Duty McDuty Pants? You know? I don't think Duty McDuty Pants is going to win. But it's the complex control. I don't get it. It simply isn't there. So what? They shouldn't be allowed? Man, most people don't even fucking vote. They don't even get off their ass when they have the chance to. So why would we ever dissuade someone from being excited, engaged in the process? What do you always hear? If you want to get someone engaged in something, if you want someone to have some kind of understanding of something, you gotta start them young. You have to start them young. So why push them? Why purposely make them disengage from the system? It makes no sense. What's the harm? What's, like you say, like this they have to develop something in their brain. But what is it? What's the harm of them voting if they haven't yet developed it? I mean, I think some adults legitimately never develop it. They're still allowed to vote. Problem I see is logic. Have you seen some of the shit adults talk about on Twitter? Don't tell me logic. We can't be like saying logic should prevent you from voting, right? That's a very that's a very, very scary proposition, man. Who gets to decide who's got the right amount of logic, right? I don't know. Like, to me, if you want to after get off your ass, engage in the process, actually be a part of something, which a lot of people past the age of 18 have no interest in doing, and boast about it, brag about it, purposely say, like, I don't want to be a part of this shit. If you are young and you want to be a part, I see no harm, personally. As long as it's safe, as long as, you know, the kid is, taken care of during the process or whatever, if they can go to school, why not? No. If they know how to fucking vote, if they actually can go through the process, sure, go for it. I don't think it has to be some arbitrary age where, okay, now you're allowed. People form a much very coherent and very rational thoughts at 16 to engage enough in a political process. I don't see the harm at all, but our Constitution isn't written in such a way that we can discriminate based on IQ or education level. No, absolutely. Nor should it. Nor should we be doing that. No, absolutely. I think everyone deserves the right to vote. Even if you've committed a crime and you're a felon or something like that. Sure, fucking go ahead. Why not? That shouldn't be like some mark you carry around for the rest of your life. People make mistakes, they should be forgiven. Especially if they serve their time and put in their dues, right? Absolutely. These are all like little ways that people that run these systems that perpetuate a status quo, they bank on, and people tuning out and disengaging and not wanting to be part of a system because they become jaded with it before they're even allowed to actually participate in it. They have to spend years just thinking this is fucking terrible, and you're never going to actually get any progress. Maybe not 35 or like 30 or 25, like always until your cerebral cortex is done growing. Yeah, like I don't think we even know enough of brain to definitively say this, right? Like, but the thing with science is like there's always that asterisk, like, right, well, we might be fucking wrong about this, right? So I don't know if we can base a whole system around something that we don't even really have concrete evidence of, or maybe not enough evidence to make such a huge decision. Problem is, I believe that until children are truly able to leave their homes and get out on their own, they often share their family's politics. Well, they often do, absolutely. Like, you're a product of your upbringing. But there's no shortage of kids that absolutely reject and rebuke their parents' political philosophies for whatever reason. I don't think that's necessary. Like that's a reason to prevent them from voting because they're going to vote like their parents do. A lot of adults that were raised by a certain group, a political party, they go on to vote for the same political party, even though they're adults, even though they're able to make these rational decisions, supposedly. I don't really see what none of these things seem like calamitous. You know what I mean? They might be of a mild concern, but I don't even see then what would really lead to big problems. Again, if someone is educated enough and interested enough to vote, why would we ever want to discourage them from doing it? Why? Right? If someone is like, there are adults that are fucking stupid. They go and vote for Vermin Supreme, right? They want to make a statement. They want to make a point. They want to vote for the guy that they saw on the fucking internet, right? Like, but we let them vote, right? We give them the ability to do that. I mean, if a kid wants to do that too, why can a kid not be allowed to do that? I don't really see. Because I believe that teenagers are too easily influenced. Again, I will point to the stuff you see on social media every single fucking day, touted by every fucking boomer, every fucking millennial, any generation. You are not at any point no longer susceptible to being warped and twisted or your mind degrading. You know, like, again, I don't know why we would ever discourage someone from voting if they actually want to take part and they believe they're engaged with the process. I don't know. It seems wild to me. Too easily influenced. Adults are too easily influenced. Okay. Are they not? Like, what's the difference? And even then, like, how is 18 this number where they finally actually fucking figure it out, where we don't have to worry about it? I would think human beings are too complex to arbitrarily stick numbers and dates on things. Just like with drinking laws and stuff like that, right? Like,
Rangers, right?
I don't know.
The patriarch made a deal
You want to
with?
keep it at definitely
Yeah,
about like
good to
16,
see ya.
17, because it
when
could
you
really
show
fuck up the
up,
brain when you're really, really
patriarch's
young and
got a
stuff
lot
like
he
that.
wants
But
done here, and we ain't got a lot
what
of
we have
time
to really
do
be
it.
doing is educating people on
Now,
the
here's the
consequences
deal.
of some of these things. Not keeping some of these things in check. Engaging people in processes, right? Not giving them reasons to disengage. I don't know. See, it's part of why I think the voting age, minimum military age, should all be raised to 21. Nah, I don't think so at all, man. I think it should be 12. If kids want to actually do it and they are safe in the process of doing it, why not? I don't really know why. Why you would want them to just feel rejected by a system they want to take part in at such a young age. I mean, fuck, man, what about all these fucking nerd kids that, like, play, like, Model UN and shit like that, right? You know, or, like, are on debate teams. Like, there are a bunch of really fucking bright kids. Sure, a lot of kids are going to just want to fucking completely disconnect. They don't want anything to do with it. I would be one of them. I would proudly be one of them at a certain age. But, you know, at about 16, 17, I did start waking up, and I couldn't wait to vote by the time I got 18. I was fucking pining for the opportunity. And I reveled in it, and I have been voting ever since. And we'll continue to do so. But I don't know. I don't know why we'd have to stick an age on that one. I think that's when we could kind of loosen up on. You know what I mean? Feel if you were politically active enough. Oh, sorry, I'm messing a bunch of messages here. I'm just on my little soapbox. And I think the better way for is that. But the better way for that is teach since a childhood to have critical sense. I'm sorry for getting in the chat, but I want to express it. No, I appreciate it. No, please do express it. I'm sorry I'm not doing a good job keeping it up. You're not voting is the largest political bloc in America. Yeah, but like all the problems you have with kids voting, adults have. You know, there's no shortage of evidence that adults have the same problem. They're voting for the Trump because he thinks he's saving the world from some pedophile ring or something. Like, they need a fucking break. There's way more evidence to suggest that guy has benefited from such things rather than actually tried to crack down on that. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. Anyway, it's I remain unconvinced. No offense, but I don't really see it. I don't really get it. I don't know. We'll remove a lot of rights from 18-year-olds, so I don't think we can give them a portion of their rights at a time. I think they should have all the privileges and responsibilities at the same time. Not like IQ-wise. Fuck, both of your name colors are like the same. It's tripped me out. Not like IQ-wise smart enough, but like they just know what they are talking about. Right, like if they know enough to like get a SIN card and get all that shit and, you know, file out a voter registration card and actually be part of all that stuff, why the fuck not, man? Why the fuck not? They pay taxes, right? When they buy shit at the store with their allowance or with their jobs that they work at when they're 15, 16. Why do we let them work? Why do we let them pay taxes if they can't actually vote for the people that spend their tax dollars? Crazy to me. Crazy. No. I mean, what's the legal working age in America? 14, 15? Even then, you could have jobs when you're like working for your family or something like that, way younger. Fuck, Trump made more money before he was a teenager than most people ever see in their whole lifetime. Because he was a landlord at his mama and papa's buildings. It's quite the setup if you're rich. I disagree because I see smart young people at 16 and stupids at 30 and 40 years old. That's what I'm talking about, man. There's all short of a dumb fucking adults out there just voting for all kinds of skewed and fucked up reasons. Jesus Christ, I'm voting because the earth is flat or something like that. Or whatever, or something like that. True, that has been a sticking point in my own arguments. It still doesn't make sense of how to deal with minors working. Yeah, it's not fair at all. It's not fair at all.
200 yards from here,
and you got to look at it too from the perspective of a politician, right? You would have a vested interest in making the voting age as high as possible. Why do you think they go to such great lengths to prevent people from voting in the first place? That would be a great and relatively easy way to really disenfranchise a lot of people that want to vote.
Even the goddamn.
So I don't know, man. It's a slippery slope. I'm worried that I don't think we should make voting easier to do. We should make voting more accessible. We should make the day we vote, especially in a national election, it should be a national holiday. No one should ever have to say, I have to work today, so I can't work. Or so I can't vote, sorry. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. We'll celebrate the fucking veterans 3 times a year, but we can't set aside time to actually take part in the democratic process. We spend so much time tooting our horns about. I don't know. Sorry. You get me started on the politics. I just can't stop. Off topic. I think I have a delay. If you read it, say hey or something. I'm on phone right now. Hello. I just got your message, so it's good. It's good. I'm sorry. I was kind of delayed too because I wasn't reading your messages as they were coming through. I was a little too engaged. My apologies. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think there's a lot of interest, both among the young people and the people in power, to lower the voting age, but it would be nice to see. It would be nice to see. Give them the option, right? Give them the option. What's the harm in giving them the option? I'm sure a lot of people will reject the notion of doing so. And a lot of kids will go there and fucking fill in Duty McDuty pants or whatever. Just like some 48-year-old will go in there and fill in Duty McDuty pants. And why? We'll toss their vote and it'll be a waste of time, but at least they'll have voted. I mean, we should aspire to have 100% voting attendance, right? And I think that what would really help is if we get people young, if we engage them in the system, realize that this is something you should be doing and set time aside for, and not just, live in your own little fucking head until you're 20 years old or whatever the hell. I think it would really make a difference. I think voting should be tied to your ID card, like in Estonia, where your state-issued ID card is cryptologically secure, and then they can use the cards to vote online. I mean, I think we got a pretty good system in Canada. I mean, if you have a voter registration card, which you can usually get sign up for while filing your taxes every single year, through most tax filing systems, they send you your voter registration card, and then all you need to do is just like flash a little piece of ID, and that's it. You're on your way. It's a pretty straightforward system, right? And even then, I think if you have your card, I can't remember how it works now. I think if you have your card, your voter registration card, you're good to go. Oh no, you do. Yes, that's right. You do need a piece of ID to cross-check for verification purposes, to cross-check your address to make sure you say who you are. Yeah, we don't have a lot of that in the U.S. states. You don't have a lot of that in the U.S. states. ID card? Use cards to vote online. We do not have a lot of voting online here, but you can do like the advanced voting and stuff like that, right? That's totally an option. They have poll dates that are open like weeks ahead. Oh, I didn't hear that, but voting day should definitely be an off day. That makes a lot of sense to me. Absolutely. There's a lot of countries that do that do have a national holiday whenever there's a vote, whenever there's a national vote. Again, another very simple thing we can do, and totally within reason and within our capabilities, but there's a vested interest in not doing, would be to make it a national holiday. And I think you would really see numbers increase drastically. Voter ID cards, we don't have that in the U.S. Well, they're not like voter ID cards. It's like this little slip you get sent in the mail. It's like a little, like it looks like something a fucking realtor would send out to a neighborhood when he's trying to get them, to drum up some business or something. It sells some houses or something like that, right? It's got your name on there. It's got information about where your nearest polling station is, what you got to do, what days you can go and vote and stuff like that. Then you just show up, piece of ID, hello, hi, and off you go. No? Usually. And it's like really flexible too. Like you don't need like a specific ID. You can use pretty much whatever, any kind of ID. Lol, I don't get anything that nice. No, well, again, there's a vested interest in making people not want to vote and making it a painful, cumbersome, and less easy process. Obviously, tunes them out. So that's what I mean. When you say you want to raise the voting age, like that's exactly what people that don't want people to vote want. So I'd be careful about advocating for that.
Me.
One of those things too that once we change it, it'll be like impossible to fucking lower it. Nobody told about me. Heh, typical.
I'm the mechanic.
No, I remember this guy.
That means I fix things,
God.
right? For the
My state is one of the
gangs,
most
it's
progressive
cars,
in
and they
regards to
trust me
voting.
'cause I fix them good.
It's just dumb.
But my real
well, I
job
think
is fixing things
even the
from
best
patriarch.
states,
Putting sand in
just
the
like a lot of
gas tank,
provinces in
Liberty's
Canada,
coop before it
they
gets
make it a
on the
little
road.
bit. They make it a little bit trickier. But one thing that we have in Canada that I don't think you guys, or maybe if you do have, I don't think it's like as stringent. Is like we have like an elections, like a federal elections agency that like kind of monitors all the elections in Canada and kind of makes sure they're all above board. And it's a non-partisan thing, and it's all just about making sure that no shenanigans go on, and all Canadians are treated equally in terms of who has access to voting and stuff like that. Our voting system's a little fucked up. The first past the post, it's a little messed up, but we make it work. For the mail-in voting, how are they going to control people from mailing in and going to the polls? I see Trump supporters say that a lot, but I wonder how they'll stop that from happening. Well, they can stop it because I think past a certain date, they don't count them or something like that. And I don't know. Again, not living in the States, I'm not exactly sure about a lot of the processes and stuff like that. But I don't. The whole idea that like Democrats will vote en masse through mail-in voting and Republicans won't. It's crazy to me. Like, why would Republicans not vote? Like, I think studies have shown that pretty much Republicans and Democrats 50-50 or damn near close to vote through mail-in voting. Like, it's not like it advantages one party or the other. It'd be an ass pain to suss out double voting. It would be, but I mean, fuck, you guys build like fucking Harrier jets and you know, like fucking. This is a land of opportunity. This is a land that can do anything, right? You motherfuckers. I don't know why when it comes to voting, people are like, we can't do it. We can't do it. I don't know. That's too bad. It would be an ass pain to suss out, but I mean, so was building a nuclear bomb. You got that one done, right? It's all about if there's a willpower and there's enough money set aside. Here you're just so easy. We get to blow people up. It makes everyone happen. Yeah, not so much. That's what you're taught to think. But there's vast swaths of the world that would argue otherwise, and probably a lot of Americans too. Sadly, I don't know if that's really bared out. Voting issues make
Can we get
everyone
down to
unhappy.
business now?
That's painting with a pretty broad brush, but I guess the general sentiment would be that maybe. How did you manage to survive when Liberty killed? Yeah, what happened?
How do you think I gained her trust? Hey, I'm willing to be the bad guy if that's what the job calls for. Are you?
No. I don't get it, Chris. You're on the internet. You know everything about America, which is the only country. It's like the second country for a lot of Canadians. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's the only country. It's the only other country I've been to. That's for sure.
Now, have
But I
I
don't know if it's
passed
the
your
only
little
country.
test?
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of things. What, like this new DeJoy guy, the Postmaster General, he's implemented at what's it called, the U.S. Postal Service. Right, he's like taking away a bunch of sorting machines. He's limited shifts. He's like I don't know. There's been a bunch of measures that have been taken. They've since like stopped whatever whatever crusade he was on to fuck up the mail system. But he's also said that he's not going to like undo whatever's already been done. Like there's like pictures. You can go on Twitter and find them in 2 seconds of like just piles of mailboxes just being taken off the streets for no apparent reason. And I mean, isn't the problems with the U.S. Postal Service because of legislation that was changed in the mid 2010s that basically makes it so that the financial structure of the post office has to ensure that employees' pensions are paid for before anything else, which is just slowly bankrupting the system, almost like it's been designed to do that, so that the mail could be privatized, one of the few federal agencies that hasn't suffered some kind of widespread privatization. I don't know. It's a bit of a mess. See, if you told me that it would blow stuff up, I'd be able to build anything I wanted. And the post office is also hamstrung from being able to raise prices. Yeah, I think that's another way they tried to bleed them dry, right? They're very limited in ways that they can actually drum up revenue, but yet hamstrung with all these costs. Again, it's almost like they're designed to fail by a bunch of legislators that don't know how to run a fucking post office, but postal service, I guess you should say. But what do I know?
Simple. If I get caught trying to sabotage things, how long is it gonna take the Patriarch to sneak another spy in here? Too long. That's how long. Liberty'll already be knocking on his front door. But if you get caught, I'm still here, and the Patriarch can send another
I don't think I can
gang
talk
of
about this from where I am.
expendable
About this, I mean.
muscleheads
No?
to do the dirty work. Got it?
Well, I know there's a big situation, and I'm not really familiar with the specifics of it. I know there's a big situation with Catalan in Spain, right? Catalonia, I believe it's called. And there's a lot of turmoil there, and has been for a couple of years now. But you guys have like a parliamentary democracy in Spain? Maybe an adaptation of such? I can't remember. Bunch of career politicians which bothers me deeply. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing term limits widely instated on politicians. I think we need that, man, because like, yeah, it's a lot of hassle, yeah, but we're gonna have these fucking elections anyway, and it's good to get like new ideas, new blood, new energy in there, right? You don't want someone just kind of coasting. There's too many lives. There's too many people affected by the decisions these guys make, guys and girls. Sorry, these people make. I don't know. Spain, well, it's hard to explain and embarrassing. There's very few liberal democracies these days that are not embarrassing. Don't worry. No shame, no judgments here. Don't Irish protesters take over post offices and stuff for them getting privatized? Or is that different? I'm not really familiar with anything to do with that. I'm not sure. But I'd like to think Ireland has a pretty... I mean, they're maybe not a socialist country, but they've got a lot of socialist principles driving their political philosophies over there. Well, I believe somewhat. Like they have like healthcare and all that shit. It's also a bit of a tax haven, but hey, take it where you can get it, right? Wow. Nice to know what you think of us.
Okay, listen. The gangs may be loyal to...
I don't know. Where did you hear that? Is that like a BuzzFeed thing I missed? Probably.
All you need to do is get each...
But I know it is pretty complicated in Spain. There's like a long history of like political turmoil there
like
as
an
well.
ammo dump in a firestorm.
The gangs may be loyal to liberty, but they hate each other's guts. All you need to do is get each gang thinking the other's screwing them somehow. Okay. The whole switcheroo.
The payasos and the godfishers are ready to go at each other's throats.
Cool.
They just need a little nudge. As for the scar collectors, they're as like to turn on themselves as they are on anyone else.
We could do that. Talk to a scar collector slave in the pen. Okay.
What I'd do is talk to their slaves. They've always got dirt on all the infighting. I got a key to the pen they're kept in as a gift. Take it.
Thanks.
See what you can find. Maybe turn them against.
As soon as you said socialist, I thought of Benzel. Lamau. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't like to adhere to like labels and stuff too much because people get so fucking bogged down in them. They get so like, I don't know. They get so torn up about labels. It just like prevents rational discourse. Just a lot of people just get their blinders on. They're like communism, socialism, I don't want to hear those things. I don't want to talk about those things, but I don't know. It shouldn't be bad words, right? No. I believe in helping your fellow man. I mean, with all the bounties and riches and wealth we have on this planet and opportunity and potential, I see no reason we can't be able to ensure everyone has some modicum of decent living. It's true, I hear communism makes me go to my mountain cabin for the month. I know, which is a shame because like I'm not someone that, again, like I don't really think like this is what it should be. This system has got it. This is the one that knows how to do it. All the other ones are bad. This is the one that's got it. Like I think we really need to start fucking getting a little creative like we used to and come up with something that kind of picks and pulls and understands the current world we live in and build a new system, right? That kind of like, I don't know. Fucking, because we're not going to get rid of fucking capitalism overnight, right? Like it's been our bread and butter for too long. But I think we can start to work to make it a bit more fair and a bit more respectful of the planet that is going to get rid of us if we don't start taking care of it. You know what I mean? I think you mean our mountain cabin. Load shotgun with Cascadian intent. I don't know where I can start talking about the shame. If in the 1700, on 1800, on 1880, 98, on 1920, on 1936, Hard to choose the age since the problem starts. Yeah, see, it's fascinating to me to be from a country that has such like a rich and established like, historical legacy. Like my country was like fucking sticks and stones, while you guys had like fucking mausoleums and shit back then. It was amazing. Well, we had some like pretty impressive architecture here, but sadly, all the colonials largely raised it like the bunch of fucking scoundrels they were. But yeah, it's amazing, man. I know it's definitely a bit of a mess, but hopefully you can at least appreciate the fact that your country is still a country, despite all the shit it's been through, right? That's kind of a testament to how strong a country can be despite its apparent constant weakness. Or turmoil, let's say, not weakness. Turmoil would probably be a more reflective word. You've got no intel for us? What kind of spy are you?
Hey, the intel changes day to day.
You know what I mean, though?
Yesterday ain't gonna be current today. You're gonna have
You
to
can't just expect people to be all about the socialism, all about the communism. I always think about those polls that we heard about back in the 2010s. How if you asked the average American voter if they supported Obamacare, they would be like, fuck no, I want nothing to do with it. But if you called it what it was actually called, right? Like the American Care Act or whatever the fuck the ACA, whatever the actual name was. It was like the flip side. Most people were all for it. They thought it was great. It was actually a great benefit. And there's a reason that the Republicans haven't been able to get rid of it, right? Because they realize, enough of them realize anyway, that it'd be political suicide. People like it. Yeah, a lot of people have been screwed over by it, but I think it's helped more people than it's hindered so far. And it definitely needs improving. It needs working on instead of just, getting bogged down in courts trying to get obliterated, but whatever. People like to focus their energy in fucked up ways. But I mean, like, it should. You can't just say these things to people. It turns them off.
Who do you want?
We need to figure out a way to, because it's almost like, I don't know, like people have been, I guess for lack of a better word, like it's like propaganda, right? People have just been taught to like associate this with this with this bad, this bad, this bad, kind of thing. And it just shuts down any kind of reflection, any kind of understanding or evolution, not understanding, evolution of thought. And that's problematic. So we need to start calling things by different words. Just like how Obamacare was used to just malign one way of thinking. Sadly, commie and the word communism's become a way to malign what would, in a lot of ways, be probably a more equitable and just approach to governing society. While still problematic, it's not beyond fixing. Well, I'm from Washington State, and I'm really mad we're so lefty these days. Washington was the first state to institute absentee voting, blanket candidate choosing, shall issue concealed carry, cops not arresting people for weed. We used to be independent, we used to be all our own people. Well, what are you now? I don't understand what's changed. I mean, you guys still have states' rights. That's still a big thing out there, right? Like, I mean, it's the ebb and tide of democracy. California Mark II. Isn't California like the 5th largest economy in the world? Why would you not want to be California Mark II? No? Although it's granted, this homelessness problem is out of fucking control. What exactly was Obamacare? I was 10 when that stuff was still going on. Obamacare is what the American Health Care Act, or whatever the hell it's called, is. It was Obama's attempt at passing a public health care option that got completely bogged down and obliterated by private interests and lobbying firms that basically wrote the fucking legislation in the interest of bipartisanship and actually getting the fucking thing passed instead of it just hitting another roadblock like it hit when Bill Clinton tried to pass health care in the 90s. Because it's disgusting there. Well, I don't know. I struggle to paint with such a wide brush. I mean, California is one of the largest states in America. I don't know if I can really... And yeah, there's problems with California, for sure, but I don't know if it's beyond consideration that maybe they're doing some things right. LA is the worst place in the entire world, and you never change my mind. I could get behind that. having never been there, but from everyone that's been there and then left there, seems to be what they say. People in LA like it. They like it. I mean, you don't got any option. The grim reality is hating the place you live, right? But yeah, most people that leave LA seem to be all about it. The Affordable Care Act is an act that mandates you have insurance as well as adding a modern marketplace to buy private health insurance. Not exactly what it was set out to be, definitely, but that's what you got in the end. That's definitely what you got in the end. That's about the scar collectors. Oh my god. Where's the slave pen? Yeah, we only really want to talk to the slave pen.
The biggest of the gangs and the toughest. Slavers, body.
And as far as I know, it's still the law of the land, right? I mean, it's what happened. It's a bit derpy, but It's better than what we had before, though. It's better than what we had before, I would think. Universal medical care exists in Spain, and well, at least you will not die when you don't have money. Exactly, man.
Right now is still
there's some kind of peace of mind that must come with that I can't even imagine lacking what that does to you. What that does to your frame of mind.
Play on that somehow.
Hearing about people that like they tell their friends to call Ubers when they get injured instead of calling an ambulance because they're gonna have to pay so much money for an ambulance. It's like thousands of dollars for an ambulance. It's like, oh my god. How are we profiting off of people suffering? No, isn't that what can't we just limit that to like tobacco? Can we just keep it at that? San Diego and San Francisco, where the big trees were nice, but LA was too loud and smelled bad, and a homeless guy stole my shoes, and I dressed up as Batman and screamed at a black guy the N-word for not taking as what? And a guy dressed up as Batman screamed at a black guy the N-word for not taking a picture at him. Okay, I thought you said you were saying that. I was like, what the fuck?
The weakest of the gang.
Wow, yeah, it sounds like LA must have left a mark on you. Yeah, that doesn't sound like
seriously, so bad.
A lot of money in LA, a lot of power in LA. I could definitely see why a lot of people are not a fan.
Your friend dies. What a joke.
I'd like to visit it, but I can't say I really look forward to it. It's more of like I feel like I should at this point. I'd rather just go to New York 10 times over than go to LA. Personally.
The head clown is a shrimp named Lecherito. Meanest little fucker I ever met. Always with the put-downs and the insults. I think that's why they made him boss. Nobody could stand in the way of that mouth.
Gotcha.
The scariest of the bunch. They think they can talk to their sky gods by tying people's living torsos to kites and fly. So their leader, Star That Dreams, thinks he's a goddamn messiah. And he hates having to deal with the other gangs.
Oh, the gangs like piled up here? Oh, right, because what's her name? Liberty's like wrangled them all together. That's right.
Otherwise, he'd make murder.
Probably really comes with the high earners in the family. We got butt blasted by it. All of the high earners have bad hereditary diseases, and the Cadillac health plans, as Obama called it, were what we need to continue living a life at all. But he taxed our health plans out of existence. Again, I don't think what Obama got was not what he intended to pass. That was not his vision. That's not what he sold to people. That's not what he set out to do. But that's what we got as a result of fierce lobbying and tremendous resistance, even from Democrats, which are really just fucking Republicans dressed up in Democratic clothing. But whatever. I don't know. I'd like to think he definitely had high hopes with that, high ambitions. But the insurance lobby basically wrote it. I mean, he will always have that mark. They had 2 years. They had 2 years to get that shit together and make a real go of it when they had the House, the Senate, and the presidency back in, 2008, 2010. And they sat on their fucking asses and didn't do it. So, I will never forgive the Democrats for that. What did they think? They were going to fucking actually keep one of the House or the Senate in 2010? Give me a fucking break, man. Jesus Christ. The Republicans are chomping at the bit after that shellacking following the Bush years. It's hard to fix this. I support public education only, and public health care is always. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Again, in most societies that we have, with all the money that we have, come on, we just don't tax people nearly enough and in the right ways. I think we really need to stop this whole, I don't know, tax avoidance bullshit that we've let go on for way too long. So many problems that we point to is like, how are we going to fix this? It begins with fixing tax avoidance. If we don't change the way money works, we're not going to change anything. Thank you, Michael. I'm a fan of something Trump did, though, or rather mentioned. I don't think he's actually done it, but I think it's a great idea. Forcing hospitals, insurance companies to post their prices for things. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Again, you have to appreciate, as speaking to a Canadian, like that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy to me. that would be something like, yes! But okay. Okay. I guess that's good. Yeah, I guess that would be good. That would help budget the shit show you're about to get yourself involved in. But I think a public option would definitely be, single payer healthcare would definitely be something to shoot for. That should be where you should focus your energies, I think. Not so much worrying about prices. Well, I realize it's confusing to you, but it's been such a hidden thing for over a century. It's I don't know if it's confusing, I guess. More baffling, astonishing. Just, like, given that you guys are, like, such an economic powerhouse, it just all goes to the fucking military. No, I got you. Confusing is correct. It is confusing. But I just don't want it to be said that like it's not like I'm like, how'd this work? How it do? I get it. I get how it's gotten to this point. But I hope in my life I will see that single payer healthcare in the United States, universal healthcare. I dare to say this, but universal healthcare will cost less than defense or road maintenance. Oh my God, absolutely. Absolutely. I think at this point, Jeff Bezos can pretty much pay for universal health care in the States, at least for the next few years. No, that's how much money that guy's got in stock options and offerings and stuff like that. That's what I mean. I think we just, it can certainly be done. You guys put a man on the fucking moon, you can figure out healthcare. Good Lord. Countries smaller, larger, bigger, not such a large landmass. You know, they figured it out. Why can't the States? I don't get it.
Forget about the Dorseys. They're Liberty's personal bodyguards now. They never come out of the compound, and they never deal with the other gang.
Priorities over politicians are weird as shit. It's money, money.
Stupid.
American manifest destiny, greed. Which is, yeah, that's all manifest destiny, basically. It's just a better word for greed. Better phrase for greed, I guess. Unchecked, unscrupulous greed. This is the founding principle, one of the founding principles of the country, and it's been hard to shake that mentality, that pursuit of wealth. Once it got into the system, it's kind of hard to untangle, right? I'm very much in favor of reinforcing ties with Canada and Mexico, but pushing the rest of the world away. Well, yeah, I think in most geopolitical situations, the people right next to you are your best friends, no matter who the fuck they are. Right? no matter what, they're your best and closest ally. Because if the shit hits the fan, you know, that's who you're going to be looking to first, ideally. No, absolutely. And I mean, yeah, Canada and Mexico benefit greatly just because of where we're located. Absolutely. I rail about the Yankees a lot, but fuck, man. I'm cheering them on. I can't say I'm too thrilled by the alternative superpower that would be China. China does worry me a little bit. I don't know. Fascism light seems a little bit better than like outright authoritarianism, but it's getting pretty close. It's getting a little close. We'll see if Trump actually tries to go for 12 years. That would be a problem. Yeah, I know. There's a problem here too. But the politicians, their priorities are weird as shit. Absolutely. I think too often politicians' primary interests are on big moneyed interests who help them get reelected, who are instrumental into them getting reelected. I mean, when we talk about changing the electoral system, taking money out of politics as much as we possibly can. You know, spending caps, limited campaigning, you know, really taking the whole theatrics out of it and making it much more about policy and about, you know, hashing out ideas and less about blowharding, I think would only really benefit us all in the long run. I'd rather have our hat and penis on our side than some nerds in Europe. Wow. Europe is a pretty vital ally as far as things go. I think it's what, like your second, third largest trading partner after maybe Canada and China. The EU? I don't know. I don't know if you can write off the EU. Although they've got their own problems over there now too. Although they seem way better poised to come out of this coronavirus thing than the States does at this point. I also think that politicians being forced to wear coats with all the donor symbol on them, like NASCAR, would be fantastic. Anytime they're in public. Yeah, man, absolutely. Or even better, just getting rid of that. You know, just getting rid of that whole aspect of politics, not letting companies actually invest in campaigns through political action committees and dark money and all the other ways that they can fucking do it. I don't know. You know, one person can give $1,000 to a politician. That is it. That's all. That's it. Something like that. We'll set an arbitrary number. We can hash it out. But I don't think it should be like a sliding scale based on how many fucking rules you can break or loopholes you can take advantage of. You know what I mean? It's a mess, man. I don't get why people make universal healthcare a political thing. I should just turn this on to fucking just chatting. Sorry, boy. I'm not even playing the fucking game. I don't even get why people make universal healthcare a political thing like it is in the Bill of Rights to have life. I don't think some people can afford to make that happen. No, and absolutely. I mean, people that are more advantageous should be able to contribute to ensure the people on the lower end of society are lifted, are secure. They have a social safety net. I don't just think of the mental health benefits of that alone. Sorry for the distracts. No, it's all good, man. I love this kind of shit. This is why I do this Twitch stuff, not just talk to the stupid game all night. Jesus. The problem therein lies that it's a positive right if it is to be made one in America. The problem therein lies that it's a positive right if it is to be made one in America. Positive right. That's a problem? I guess so. In politicians' minds, maybe that could be a problem. Europe is one of the principal customer of American products. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's easily in the top 5, if not the top 3. I think it might be number 3. The EU, no one European country, although Germany's probably in the top 10. Maybe not right? Even. Maybe. They sell a lot of cars to us.
Just outside the main compound. But use my key and go through the side entrance. Otherwise, the gangs will see you, and then the shit will hit the fan.
So negative rights require no government intervention to allow to happen. Positive rights require government exertion to exist. Or no government intervention to allow that. Negative rights. I've never heard this concept. So, I mean, if you're gonna change the rights enabled to people, I think that by nature involves government intervention. Who else is gonna do it, right? Yeah, I don't know if I get that one. Probably I'm just because I'm dumb, right? Probably.
Good. Follow the racetrack north and you'll find the gang compound. Right. Just don't get too close to the front gates.
Oh.
The sentries will attack anything that gets too close.
Intervention.
Gleefully.
I don't even know if I know the difference now that I think about it. Follow the racetrack north and you'll find the gang compound. Just don't get too close to the front gates. The sentries will attack that anything.
And listen,
okay.
If you need any ammo, weapons, or supplies, talk to me. I get paid in trade, so I got plenty of gear.
Okay.
Ho, ho, ho. Just like Christmas.
Nice. Oh, the big mags. You beauty. Okay, we're going to stick that on. What's his name? Sniper rifle. What else has he got These guns aren't that great. Atom Smasher. Plasma Fist. Should probably sell some of these, though. Boing. What's our bullets looking like? Woof! We're low. A certain kind of bullet. Ah, energy cells, yes. Awesome. What else do we need? .45 ammo? Sell. I want to buy that. Fuck. God damn it. There's some expensive bullets. Are those Canadian prices? Probably. Probably. We just need higher bartering, maybe. Then again, it is the post-apocalypse. So, I mean, all bets are off when it comes to the economy. I don't know if we can fairly judge whether these are fair prices or not. There's a lot of variables that would go into making that call. And I'm not sure if I can really wrap my head around all of them at this precise moment in time, if I'm being real honest with you. You don't need any of this shit, really. Wait. Yeah, that's the one we got, the Eliminator. Does he have better armor? Not really. Let's buy up all these mods. We got more money than we know what to do with now. Might as well. What's this? Javelin. Javelin! This is slightly better than the one we got, right? Yeah. Ooh. That would be great for killing robots. Plasma hammer. Okay, let's sell this one. Dinger. Still up. I think we started this off with like 17,000 bananas. Winning! Well, bringing that one back. Shock mace. Oh, I should probably use that. Shock mace. Shotgun and a mace. Oof. Chainsaw sword. Oh my Lanta. Ay. So the right to defend oneself doesn't require the government to act, but the average person will defend themselves in most, if not all, circumstances. However, to enact universal health care would require significant expenditure and oversight by the government to force it to exist. Yeah. Yeah, but like again, like so many other countries have done it. I don't know why there's no willpower. Maybe that's why it hasn't happened. But I mean, I think it could definitely be done in America. Absolutely, the amount of resources and potential and brilliant minds you guys have in that country, absolutely. But there's a vested interest at this point because the system's been structured around the profiting of the lack of that it's almost impossible to actually realize, to actually have take place, for lack of a better word. Fuck me. Why do books in Canada cost like $8 more than in America? Because our currency is fucked. Like when it has the price at the corner. Because the Canadian dollar is typically only worth about 70 to 75 cents on the American dollar. So like when I get a Twitch payout, and it says in US dollars, my eyes light up because it's going to be more than whatever the Twitch payout says. One peaceful dollar is 0.70 freedom dollars, correct? Calculator can confirm. The loonie is worth less, I am Pelican. Yes, the Canadian dollar is artificially suppressed in value so as to benefit the trading relationship between the States and Canada. I seem to believe. Seems to be. Seems to be. Because whenever it gets at parity, you Yankees get really squirrely. No? And it also benefits Canadian companies through exports who have a relatively low Canadian dollar. Really? Canadians hold their currency down like the Chinese do? I would struggle to think of any country that doesn't do some amount of currency manipulation. For the same reason that everyone spies on each other. Well, someone else is doing it. So we have to do it. It's just some are way more gross, way more apparent, way more bold about it. But I don't know. No? Isn't that what a fucking central bank is basically all about? United States has too much coke to actually figure out how to manipulate our currency on a unified scale. You guys are like the global standard. You benefit from your currency more than anyone. Bro, the Chinese economic do be booming, but they have concentration camps, so not good. Yeah, well, so does the States. Right along the southern border. I mean, they don't probably round up people because of their religious beliefs. It's more the fact that they want to seek a better living and are not doing so through the proper economic channels, which are made increasingly harder to take advantage of. Even though it's been roundly shown that immigration has been nothing but a boon to the American story and the progress of the country. It's fucking built off of immigrant labor. I don't know. But yes, the U.S. does do too much coke. Does too much coke. The U.S. shot itself in the foot. The diversity lottery. Man, fuck. You're never going to convince a Canadian that more diversity is not good. Baby. That's what we're all about up here. Bring us your sick, your poor, your hungry. And anything in between. We love it. Good economy equals concentration camp. Epic moment, by the way. Flash sarcasm. Well, yeah, no, there's not too many economies out there that can, hold it up as being like, this is the one. We've done everything right. No problems here. But absolutely, both China and the U.S. have major, major issues. I mean, Guantanamo Bay is still a thing. People just being held without charge, in some cases for years, before being let go, still enduring a legal process that should have been concluded long ago. But that's the way. That's just the way it is. The diversity lottery is a little weird. I've never heard the term the diversity lottery. I don't know. It seems to me the more diverse, the more well-rounded, the more differing of opinions a country has, the better off it is. So that it never gets a little too high on its own supply, thinking that it's got the way, it knows everything. Personally, in Canada, we have seen nothing but benefits, I think, to largely come from immigration. And I think in the States it's the exact same way. I don't know how the narrative changed at some point. How it all got flipped. Even though, like, back in the day, there was times where it was, you were persecuted as an Italian, as an Irishman. Coming into the States. There's a long history of it, but not to mention slavery. And all the atrocities and horrors that came with that. We just gotta heal these boys up, man. There we go. There we go. And we had a couple of weapons we wanted to switch around too, right? Yeah. The big rocket sticking out of that. It looks so awful. Her armor just like consumes the back of it too. Next. So my wife is a citizen of Germany. I was a soldier, so she got expedited residency to the U.S. Nice. If she had gone through the diversity lottery in the U.S., she would have been guaranteed a green card in 2 to 5 years. Oh, I see. So it's a U.S. thing. That's probably why I don't really heard of it. Whereas someone from South America can expect to win in 25 to 50 years. Oh my God. If that ain't just outright bigotry, I don't know what is. But Jesus, that's awful. The American dream is much easier to achieve in Norway than America. These days, yes. Well spoken. Yeah, I think you're kind of onto something there. I don't really believe America's like beyond repair, but I don't see a lot of drive for reflection. I just see two groups of people shouting at each other like it's our way or the highway, and that's not gonna end well. If you told me like fucking 10 years ago we're headed towards another civil war, I would have laughed at you. Now? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Basically just use total applications from all countries and pretty much assign them equally. And since there are a lot more applicants from South America as opposed to Europe, the Europeans tend to win the green cards much faster. That's pretty bogus, man. That's pretty. I don't know if that's really the way you should go about it. But I'm no expert. It just doesn't seem. Seems like you would want to make it easy for people to get into your country, right? While still, you know, screening them and doing all the due diligence that a country should do, and I think just about every country does. At least that's within means to be able to do so. I don't think anyone's suggesting to get rid of that kind of stuff, but I don't know why you should be setting like such arbitrary limits in terms of how many people you let into your country. Again, because we have more than enough people to accommodate. I mean, it's been argued this week, I think, alone, that someone was saying like we should have 1 billion people in America. I've heard that Canada should have 10 times the population it has, given how much land mass we have. No. It's weird. I personally believe in closed-ish borders. See, I don't really get that shit, man. I get that shit. You have more than enough people, more than enough money to take care of all those people. It's just you don't tax your billionaires enough to pay for it. Canada big, America big. Not as big as I've been led to believe, apparently. But yes. Citizen, no. Infrastructure costs are huge. Yeah, I realize, but again, we can pay for all of these things 10 times over, no problem, easily, if we actually tax people the way they should be taxed. And actually fucking make people pay their share of the fucking pie. I don't know. Yeah, it costs a lot of money. A lot of things cost a lot of money. So do tax cuts for companies. That costs a lot of money too. With very little public benefit. But we always seem to find the willpower, the way to make it happen. If America would cut its military off the knees, we wouldn't have these issues. That's another gravy train you could definitely take care of. Absolutely. But it's going to be a long, complicated untangling when that comes to be. So many states are like utterly entrenched in the military-industrial complex at this point and reliant on the money that it derives. Ugh. Bad news. We should have listened to Ike. Fucking Ike tried to warn us, boys. Oh, like. Army and Air Force are basically unconstitutional. It's completely unchecked madness. There's a reason you get this whole, I mean, no disrespect as a former soldier, but this whole notion that, you know, war is glorious and, you know, soldiers are all heroes and this is, you know, such a fundamental aspect of our existence. I think it's just completely overplayed in an interest in being able to justify these budgets and not have people being completely disillusioned by them. It's a sad thing to see unfold. I was in the army. It was only after I got out that I realized how dangerous the idea is to a republic. Left, yes, left unchecked, absolutely. But it's again kind of like the spying thing, right? Like you can't just get rid of it because people are going to be spying on you. So you still need to sadly take part in it. But it's more trying to wane it down than ramping it up. Where I just seem to think that we're just like in this constant course of ramping up tensions and rhetoric, rather than actually trying to fucking get to some kind of resolutions. And the things are only going to get potentially more tense on this planet, right? With climate change
Back off, trash!
and further pandemics that we're going to encounter and stuff like that, potentially more frequently as a result of climate change. I think we kind of need to figure out this shit now, rather than have to try to figure out when the shit's really hitting the fan. I don't know. I am of little faith. We'll see. I'm all over the place. Climate change, water shortages, yeah. Kind of part and parcel there, but yeah. Definitely. We're just seeing on some of our islands groundwater shortages. There you go. And like other parts, like in the South Pacific, other islands are just fucking disappearing. It's getting swallowed up by the ocean. I mean, that happens all the time, but never so rapidly. Oh, yeah, we're in for a bit of a calamity if we don't actually start learning to actually work together and have an expressing and sharing of ideas rather than just. And again, I hate to bring it back to the voting thing. This is why we should make people vote, get them engaged, get them interested in stuff like this, right? Instead of just writing it off until they're 18 and then potentially just being written off forever. I don't know. It's a mess though. We've lived a little too high on the hog for too long. You can't have an economic system, though, predicated on infinite growth on a planet of finite resources. It just... it ain't going to work in the long term. You can convince yourself maybe for a bit, but eventually reality is going to catch up with you. I'd rather see the Army Corps of Engineers build infrastructure like nuclear power plants. Seawater desalination, absolutely. What do they do now? What? Well, I guess they build like dikes and stuff like that, right? But yeah, both Canada and America, like we vastly need to invest in infrastructure. I mean, how what's this? They panic when dikes and levees. They panic when dikes and levees fail. What the fuck? That's how you spell dikes. Twitch? It just flagged that work. Come on, Twitch. Well, thanks, Twitch. Yeah, well, seriously. Oh my god. One of the words I gotta watch out for at work. Definitely. You don't want to get that one wrong. No, sir. Okay, let's not go any closer. I guess Liberty's in there. We had to go up north. So I guess up the speedway this way. This is probably all blocked off. How big is this place? It's not too big, actually. Hey, partner. Fuck, I gotta get going soon too, I gotta get going soon too, boys. It's getting about that time.
Are those people slaves?
Apparently they say it's a bad word. Yeah, I don't know about that. Not quite. Nice try though, Twitch. I guess it's... I mean, let's not kid ourselves. In the parlance of Twitch chat, it's probably more often used in a way to degrade someone than it is in the proper context.
What are you pansy asses doing out here?
Advanced steering issues, Gary Wolf, the Merc with a serious hate on for synths. A business with Liberty. None of your fucking business.
You? Ha! Liberty and the Scar Collectors don't make deals with pussies. They only hire true mercs like us. So get lost or get dead.
Fucking kiss ass is too low. Should we kill this fucker?
on the ground, wimps.
Assessing the target.
It can't get worse, right?
God damn it. That's quite possibly the worst outcome. Stress. Wow, he called you the P word, beat his ass. Will you settle for a reload? How's it going? Black back screen. I don't know if I said like a proper hello there. Sorry if I did not. Hi. Hopefully. Hi. Sorry. We got a little caught up in the chat. We'll chat. Which chatting? Good, how about you? Not too bad, man. Good morning. What do you got planned for today? You going to school today? What's going on? I had to fix the plumbing for my sink tonight, so I've had more than a few beers. Nice. How did it go? Did the sink get all fixed straight up? Hopefully. Celebrated with a couple of beer skis. I like it. Delicious. I'll go to online school. I have to write something. Oh, okay. Like a report or something. Boring stuff. Really. Gotta do it, though. Gotta be done. Sadly. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully you can like get it done nice and early. And just have the rest of the day to just coast guilt-free. Not have to worry about nothing. No worries. Happy living. Hopefully. Hopefully. I fixed it, but the sewer line released some god-awful gas before it got plugged up. Oh. It's got like 600 people's farts blasted into your ass. Into your face, sorry, not your ass. Oh, boy. That's no good. In your ass, kinky. Yeah, my bad. I threw up. Oh my god, so my wife apologized to me by bringing me cold beer. Oh, there you go. It was that bad. You actually fucking threw up. Oh, you are a brave soul. I don't know if I could fucking be diving down on that stuff. Oh, Lord. Stench. Oh, the stench. I don't know if I could do it. You're throwing up all the time. Clean up more puke than I would be fixing sinks, you know? Oh, this is the way. Scar collector mine. It's not the speedway? Oh, I see. Gotta come down this way. Oh, it goes like this, maybe. Well, it looks like we got a long way to go, actually, until we get to Liberty. I thought we were just gonna come here and start shooting. Sewers are their own special brand of bad. Disgusting! Sewers smell so fucking bad. Once had a hotel room that smelled like the sewers. Disgusting, lad! That's fucking disgusting! Oh, great meme. Top marks for that meme. Love it. Out here. Should we go get the rabbit? Maybe? Oh man. I'm feeling the burn now too. I think we should pack it in. We got a somewhat earlier day tomorrow, so. Which one of yous took a shite and didn't flush? Disgusting! That's the one. Hangry the Clown.
Maybe you mamons can help us out. You see, the Godfishers were traveling this way with some fresh kite-making materials, but they ran into some giant bisons and they kinda got them trapped. We don't give a wet fart about the Godfishers. Oh, but they're poor slaves. Their plight has touched our hearts, and we want to, liberate them. If you take care of the
They want to
bison,
eat him, right?
we'll grab the meat stickers, victims, and our boss, Risky Brisket.
Yeah, they're gonna
give you
eat him.
something cool for your trouble, huh?
Rewatching
She's
that
down
now.
at Meat Cloud,
It's amazing.
near the Godfisher Shrine.
It's classic. Fucking makes me crack up every fucking time. Disgusting. Oh, I wish I had a Scottish accent.
Who, me? No, Chingas. Oh, I mean, Bison give me hives. He's a real problem. Nothing. We promise. We're gonna have him over for dinner, and then say adios.
These guys are just like bad shades of gray, right? For the most part, they're just all a bunch of bad dudes.
Thanks, Mamones.
Despite his words, I
Meat's
don't
back
reckon
on
the
the
crowd
menu,
has those
cabrón.
folks' best interests at heart.
Yeah, no, he
Leg.
definitely does not.
No ribs, no cabeza, no... Wait, we're talking about bison, right?
It's me, cabrón.
Can I actually tell this guy to go fuck himself?
Go get them bison, cabrons.
I'm starving.
We should help him though, right?
I'm starving.
Boof.
Better gored by a bison.
I'm afraid though now. I'm afraid I've told him that we'll help him out. So then we're not gonna have the option to like save them after. Let's go back. Her accent used to come out. My mother is Scottish heritage. Her accent used to come out when she was raging mad. So basically twice a night. Zing. How's XCOM going, Loke Dive? How's it going? Sticking with it? Hopefully you're still enjoying it. Hopefully. Oh yeah, like two. You have conquered it. He's done it, boys. Fucking did it. First run, first try, go. Or did it take you like a couple cracks? It is a thoroughly pleasing game. Is it? Is it not? I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Ah, it's so fortuitous when we were chatting about it too. It was on sale and everything. Ah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Good. That's one of my all-time faves. And something I kind of want to replay after this, having just played this a lot. But I don't know, I feel like I'll get sick of it halfway through, having replayed it so many times and just played a tactical shooter, I don't know. First time I tried, I managed to get it done. God damn, not too bad, man. I was lucky because I never actually lost a dude after the first mission. Oh yeah, well, and I think, like, you mean like the first mission or like the tutorial mission? Because I think, like, no matter what, like, if you play the tutorial, no matter what, you lose, like, 2 or 3 dudes or something like that. Right? Or you just mean, like, the first mission. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. And the first mission where it's a tutorial and you bunch of dudes. And, oh, yeah. Okay. So another mission aside from that. Well, fuck, if there's ever a good time to lose a dude, it's at the beginning, right? Absolutely. Abso-goddamn-lutely. Better than losing a colonel like 15 hours into the game, right?
We don't give a... If you take care of the bison, we'll grab the meat Yeah, but those bison may have other ideas.
Meat's back on the menu, cabrón.
What's your favorite cut?
Leg, no ribs, no cabeza, no... Wait, we're talking about bison, right?
It's me, cabrón.
Jesus. Got him. Right in the butt. This tutorial makes you take brain damaged moves. Yeah. El Bessie B, he also recently started playing XCOM 2 for the first time, and he said something very, very similar. He was frustrated by the tutorial because of how he just wanted to play the game, right? Like, he got it right away, but it's like, no, you have to move here. This one. He's like, but I don't want to. I'm gonna die if I do. Yeah, no, it's. They're just trying to make sure everyone understands it, right? And they don't break the tutorial, I think. Tutorial is over there. Like, what is covered, though? Well, like maybe it's in case someone skips the tutorial. I don't know. I remember, yeah, like the first hour is a little cumbersome, but it only really gets frustrating on repeated playthroughs, in my limited experience. I just think it's like, you know, if you're like never played a game like that before, maybe it benefits people like that, and they just have to assume that if someone's playing this, they can't just assume they're like MLG pro gamer, right? Currently back playing Diablo 2. Nice. Holds up. Hopefully it still holds up. Take down that bison. Right in the brain. Let's save these people, and then I think we'll call it for tonight. Shit. Uh-oh. Iced. Courageous. I love you. Never lights people on fire, though. That just does fire damage. I guess it makes sense. It is a toaster. Come on, chicken. Oh man, if the chicken killed the bison, that would have been so good. God damn it.
When are we getting the grill going?
Beauty.
Woe unto mankind, who set the skies
Oh yeah, I should have bought
aflame
some more
and
injury
filled
kits.
the heavens with ash. For darkness has fallen on the
It's really
broken
the
earth,
only game of its kind,
and the
in my
lords of the
opinion.
heavens have
D3 is a
turned
pale
their
shade of what
faces
D2
from
was.
us.
Troubled Bryson.
Thus
I can get behind
we
this.
must
Yes, sir.
appease them with
Sounds
offerings,
delicio.
blood, and flesh,
I really should give D2 a crack.
strike off their limbs.
Fuck, it's
and
like what, like
bind
10
their
bucks on
torsos to the kites.
the
As
Blizzard
has
store, probably?
always been our way.
I never really did play
Now,
that.
cast your
Maybe I will,
sacrifices
eh?
into the
That might be a good
skies,
game to
brothers
stream,
and
too.
sisters. And verily, the
Not a lot of people
clouds
have,
shall part, and the earth
Played?
will be
Probably
born
not a lot of people
again.
streaming it. I think for 20 and the expansion. And you can, like, if I recall, you really want to get the expansion, correct? In most cases. You're not going to want to skimp on that one. Seem to recall. There's actually a hideously large audience for the game. Yeah, I know. Like a lot of Blizzard games, right? Like it's very beloved all these years later. The people that like Blizzard games are passionate about them. I've kind of like tuned them out, but they still will always hold a spot in my heart. Diablo 1, 3, World of Warcraft probably more than anyone. Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3. Oh, fuck, man. There's a string there, but like, if Blizzard was releasing a title, like, I'm buying it. Pre-order, getting it right away. Picking it up the morning it comes out. The tradition. The older the Blizzard the game, the larger the flame we all carry for. Yeah, that seems to be largely the way of it. Maybe not so much for the Lost Vikings. Maybe. But yeah. I know what you mean. Dickish comments inside. No, I know what you mean. Lol, yeah, that one fell a bit flat. Well, I think that was just like wasn't it like a console job? Wasn't it like I think they were just trying to drum up money, right? Drum up funds to kind of keep the money coming in. Or maybe, I might be misremembering that. I think I'm thinking of another company. Speed and strength. That's, yeah. That's like your health. Evasion. Health and evasion. We've been definitely slacking on those two. But I don't want Dusty to be speedy. She's a big old girl. Luck be a lady tonight. Damn. What's this? Pressure cooker. Superheat an enemy's vehicle with your flamethrower. Oh. Huh. What are my recommended channels for Ninja? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to poo-poo on Twitch too much, but I feel like they don't do enough to like try to like foist smaller streamers up. I mean, the hue and cry of every fucking small streamer, but I don't watch big Twitchers. I know, like I watch people on Twitch, but like the people that it recommends to me is always like it's like Shroud and Ninja, like it's all like you said, all the big guys. I don't know. I think there's an option though now, right? Like you can, at least on the mobile app, you can say like I'm not interested in this channel, and I've been doing that more and more often, and I find that's really been working. I don't seem to get them popping up nearly as much, if at all, anymore. Whereas I feel like they didn't always have that option. You get one of these, right? Those blunt weapons critically hit. Do I have a blunt weapon? I have a big sword. Damn it. Now that's only blind enemies anyway. How many of these perks are Garbaggio? Garbaggio! Yeah, I know what you mean though. I generally prefer 15 or, you know, somewhat low. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it has to be that low. Just as long as the chat isn't just like this fucking wall of just non-stop fucking Pepes. I'm happy. If we can avoid that, I think it's in everyone's best interest. Pepe's and Pog. Yeah, Pog. Yeah, that's another one you see a lot of.
Are those
Yeah.
horrible payasos gone?
All it is every time. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just Pepe Pog, Kappa, 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 Kappa. That's it.
They're the cause of this. They waylaid us on the road and we had to make a run for it. Ended up in the middle of a bison herd. They kept shouting, "Give us that meat! Give us that meat!" I
That's
think
a
they
yikes.
want to eat us.
Oh, they definitely want to eat you. Don't worry, we'll take care of them.
Thank you.
How many boys we got here? Quite a few? Oh, no.
Nice work, cabrones. We'll take those slaves down to Meat Clown and fatten them up. Hey, we tell the jokes around here, pendejos. And if you ain't joking, then
Oh, here we
you're
go.
dead. The payas fine, pendejos. But you ain't getting what we promised.
Fuck off. Pendejo. That's all it is every time. Just Pepe monk ass all day long every time. I know. I like, to me, like one of the biggest appeals of Twitch is like having a dialogue, having a conversation both with, you know, people in chat and with whatever streamer you happen to be watching. And just some of those larger ones, like I just don't get why there's like fucking thousands of people just spamming Pepe monk ass 65,000 fucking times. Like, how is that fun? How? Call me old, call me dumb. I just don't get it. Don't get it. You rapscallions. You rascally rabbits. And your wily ways. What's this? Junk. It's like 4chan without a rate limiter. That's a good way to put it, yeah. Yeah, just it bugs. So we gotta go to all three of these now. Or wait, just these two. Scar Collectors and the Godfishers. We gotta turn them all against each other. Demolition Derby Arena. What is that for? Why do I feel like we're gonna have to fight like a huge mob in here or something? Probably, right? This looks like a boss fight zone if I've ever seen one. Alright, boys, I gotta shut it down. Let's head out here. Let's just give it a save. We don't need to keep heading anywhere. Give it a save. And we'll be back, probably not tomorrow, but let's try, maybe for an earlier one tomorrow. We'll see if I'm not too pooped. And then we'll probably be back on Thursday. Hopefully to do a couple day streams this weekend as well. Gotta sneak them in. Thinking maybe on Friday. We'll see. But thanks for chilling, Lokdai. Yeah, day streams. Ideally, that's what I would like to do way more of. I just don't really have the opportunity. Despite my best effort. Thanks for chilling, man. Appreciate you. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you, Black Backscreen. Thanks for chilling. Thank you, I Am Pelican. Thank you very much. El Bessie B. Good seeing you as well. I think that was it. Thanks, dudes. We'll do it again soon. Okay? Promise. I don't know when, but we'll do it again soon. Probably not tomorrow, but sometime after. Probably. Don't forget, Pelican, he was here too. Did I say Pelican? Pelican. Pelican? I think I got Pelican. Hopefully I got Pelican. Bye! Thanks, man. Have a good night. Hopefully no hangover. Hopefully all good in the proverbial hood. See you. Take care. Thank you. All the best. Bye! Oof, it probably will happen. Ah, shit, probably. That's the joys of being an adult, right? Sadly. It's okay. Just have to start drinking more in the morning. No, don't do that. Okay, bye. Joyce is strong. Yeah, very strong. Not non-stop joy. Just a roller coaster ride of pleasure. See you soon. Take care. All the best. Stay safe. Wash your hands, etc., etc. No touching. Bye. Bye. Wear a mask if possible. When possible. Always possible. But try to always do it. Okay, bye. Bye.